Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're diving into something that I think is super relevant, especially if you're in middle school or maybe you know someone who
Yeah.
we're tackling mindfulness,
Ooh.
specifically through this really cool book called Visionary Minds, a mindfulness guide for middle schoolers.
And you know what makes this book even more interesting? It's the authors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a unique duo. We've got David Prorock, who's a mindfulness coach,
Okay.
and wait for it, ChatGPT,
Whoa, an AI co-author.
an AI co-author. That's right.
I have to say that really caught my eye too. It's like mindfulness meets the future. So
Exactly.
what are we going to uncover in this deep dive?
Well, this book, it lays out 10 pillars of mindfulness,
Okay.
kind of like a toolkit for building a more balanced and focused life. And today we'll be exploring some of the most intriguing ones,
Awesome.
like, starting with the foundation itself, mindfulness.
Right, because you hear that word mindfulness thrown around a lot, but what does it actually mean?
But the book defines it as being aware of what's happening right now, your thoughts, your feelings, your sensations, but without judging them.
Oh.
Like instead of getting swept away by, that tide of, I'm so stressed thoughts.
Yeah.
You notice them, you acknowledge them, and you let them pass.
Okay, I could see that. But like, how do you actually do that? Especially when, middle school, it just feels like a nonstop roller coaster of emotions.
It does.
Yeah.
The book offers this exercise called mindful breathing.
Okay.
And it sounds simple, right? But research shows that focusing on each inhale and exhale, really feeling the breath move through your body can actually calm your nervous system down.
Interesting.
It's like hitting the pause button on all that mental chatter.
So it's like a mini vacation for your mind.
Yeah.
I can see how that would be helpful, not just in middle school, but anytime life gets overwhelming.
Absolutely.
Speaking of seeing things differently.
Yes. They also have this mindful observation activity where you look at ordinary stuff,
Okay.
like a pencil or a tree, as if you're seeing them for the very first time. Noticing the tiny details, the textures, the way the light plays on them.
I tried something like that the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was feeling really stressed, and I stopped to really look at a flower in my backyard.
Wow.
It sounds kind of cheesy, but for a minute I actually forgot what I was worried about.
That's exactly what mindfulness is about.
Wow.
It's shifting your perspective to find moments of calm and appreciation in everyday life.
All right, that's definitely a takeaway I'm going to try to remember.
Right.
So we've got mindfulness as the foundation. Where does this deep dive take us next?
Well, from a solid base of awareness, the book moves into building positive connections with others
Okay,
through kindness, compassion, and empathy.
that makes sense. Middle school is all about navigating those really complex social dynamics.
Exactly. And the book suggests the simple random acts of kindness challenge.
Okay.
So you choose 3 small acts of kindness to do in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Could be holding a door, complimenting someone's artwork, helping a classmate with a locker jam.
I think what's cool about that is that it shifts the focus away from yourself
Yeah.
and onto how your actions can impact others. And you're not waiting for, these grand gestures. You're finding opportunities for kindness in just these everyday moments.
And here's where it gets interesting.
Okay.
Studies show that being kind actually benefits you as well.
What? Really?
Yeah, it boosts your mood, it reduces stress, and even makes you feel more connected to others, so it's a win-win.
So spreading kindness is like the secret weapon for feeling good and doing good.
I like that.
Yeah, me too. What else does the book suggest when it comes to building those positive vibes?
They introduce a cultivating compassion meditation
Okay.
where you imagine warm light radiating from your heart and sending it to someone you care about.
It sounds a bit woo-woo,
Yeah.
but it's actually about tapping into that feeling of genuine care and well-wishing for another person.
Exactly.
It's like sending good vibes their way.
Yeah.
But what I'm curious about is, does this actually change how you feel towards that person?
That's a great question, and what's fascinating is that research suggests it can.
Really?
By practicing compassion in this way, you might start to notice yourself feeling more patient, more understanding, and more forgiving towards others, even those who might be challenging to deal with.
Okay, that's pretty powerful, especially in a middle school environment where conflicts and misunderstandings are pretty much inevitable.
It's part of life.
Yeah. So we've got mindfulness, we've got kindness and compassion. What's the next building block in this mindfulness toolkit?
Well, the book suggests that from this place of connection and kindness, we can start to cultivate gratitude,
Okay.
the feeling of appreciation for the good things in our lives.
Gratitude, sometimes that one feels a little hard to grasp, especially when you're dealing with homework deadlines and social drama.
I get it, but the book has this simple gratitude journal activity
Okay.
where you jot down 3 things you're grateful for each day.
Okay.
And it could be anything. A funny meme that made you laugh, a sunny day, a friend who lent you a pencil.
It's like training your brain to scan for the positive,
Yeah,
even amidst the chaos of middle school life.
exactly.
And if journaling isn't your thing, they also offer a gratitude visualization meditation.
Right. And this one is all about bringing a positive memory to life. Not just thinking about it, but really re-experiencing it with all your senses.
Wow.
What did you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel in that moment?
Okay.
By doing this, you're basically tapping back into those feelings of gratitude and joy.
It's like hitting replay on a happy memory.
Yeah.
I can actually feel my mood lifting just thinking about that.
It's amazing how powerful our minds are, right?
Yeah.
We can use them to create positive shifts in how we feel and experience the world.
Okay, so far we've explored mindfulness, kindness, compassion, and gratitude. It feels like we're building this foundation for a more positive and resilient mindset.
We are.
What's next on this journey?
Well, the book guides us towards self-reflection,
Yeah.
which is all about gaining a deeper understanding of yourself. And I think this is particularly relevant in middle school when you're figuring out who you are and what you value.
Yeah, it's like that whole finding yourself phase everyone talks about.
Exactly.
But how do you actually do that?
Well, the book suggests reflective journaling,
Okay.
where you spend a few minutes each day writing about your experiences, your thoughts, and your feelings, but without judgment.
It's like having a conversation with yourself on paper.
Exactly. And to complement that, they offer an inner awareness meditation where you simply observe your thoughts and feelings as they come and go,
Okay.
like clouds passing in the sky.
It's that non-judgmental awareness again.
It
I'm
is.
starting to see a theme here.
Yeah, and this practice of self-reflection can be so valuable because it helps you understand your reactions, your strengths, and your areas for growth.
Okay.
It's like having an inner compass to guide you.
Okay, so we've got mindfulness at our core. We're spreading kindness and gratitude, and we're tuning into ourselves through self-reflection. What's the final pillar we'll be unpacking in this part of our deep dive?
We are going to explore personal growth,
Ooh.
the exciting journey of reaching your full potential.
That sounds big, especially for middle schoolers who might be feeling a little overwhelmed by, well, everything.
I know, right? But the book breaks this potentially daunting concept down into manageable steps,
Okay.
starting with the goal-setting activity. And they emphasize that it's not about being perfect or achieving some grand, far-off dream.
Right.
It's about setting realistic, specific goals that excite you and move you closer to what you want to achieve.
So instead of saying, like, I want to be a famous YouTuber,
Yeah.
you might start with, I'm going to learn how to edit a short video this week.
Exactly. And to support you on this goal-setting journey, they offer a visualization for success meditation.
Ooh, I'm intrigued. How does it work?
So you imagine yourself achieving your goal,
Okay.
experiencing the steps along the way, and most importantly, feeling that sense of accomplishment.
Wait, so you're basically mentally rehearsing success.
That's the idea. And what's interesting is that athletes have been using visualization techniques for decades
Oh, wow.
to improve performance. It's about training your mind to believe in your ability to achieve your goals.
Wow. So we've gone from mindful breathing to visualizing success.
We have.
This is quite the mindfulness toolkit we're building here.
It is.
And this is just the beginning. We'll be back with more insights from visionary minds in the next part of our deep dive.
Welcome back, ready to uncover more tools from visionary minds.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.